Hey, I want to talk about my medication. Oh, welcome to 2E ADHD. I'm Joel, documenting a life shaped by constraint and hope. The usual introduction. I don't take any medication related to my autism or ADHD. I don't even know if there are autism medications uh, because I'm not officially diagnosed, so responsible doctors probably won't do anything about that, but I don't know. I have an excellent primary care physician, and I'll ask her. But I take so many other medications. And the two things that have really been an issue lately are I crashed hard 6 months ago. Absolutely the darkest pit I've ever been in my not short life. And it has taken a while to connect with a psychiatrist who could prescribe medication. And I've been on an antidepressant for just over 3 weeks. And it's leveling me off. It's not numbing me. The really spiky highs that are probably unrealistic are kind of softened, but the desperate, dark lows are gone. I still have hard days. I still get sad. I still have feelings, but that crushing despair has lifted. And so we're going to experiment with that, increase the dose a little, get a good balance. She is excellent to work with. The other one is that a number of doctors have been experimenting with medications to help me sleep. And the first one that my primary care physician suggested, prescribed actually, called Doxepin. I'm just going to go ahead and name the medications. I don't care if you know what I'm taking. Doxepin, it's for depression, but she said it should help you sleep just because it has a relaxing effect. Well, I took it at bedtime and it didn't do anything about making me fall asleep, but it had a significant impact on staying asleep. I fall asleep and I wake up 90 minutes later and I'm awake. So if I fall asleep at 7 in the evening, which I do 2 or 3 times a week, then I'm out of bed at 9:30 or 10 and then up for another 4 or 5 hours. So staying asleep for 5 hours means at least I slept until midnight, and then I can be up for a few hours, go back to bed, and wake up around sunrise. And I finished that about the time they wanted me to start the antidepressant, and they kind of didn't want to cross them over. So taking the lamotrigine antidepressant, once it started to take effect, I noticed that it had a similar, less pronounced, but a similar effect, helping me stay asleep longer. But I got a prescription for hydroxyzine that is a stronger antidepressant that has a greater calming effect, and so that would supposed to, and it's fairly fast acting, so I could take it at bedtime and it should help me get to sleep. Or she said, if you wake up at 1 in the morning and you're tired but you can't sleep and you don't want to get up, take one, and theoretically it should help you sleep. And you can guess where this story is going. So went to sleep at 9, woke up at 1:30. I'm always tired, but I was really sleepy. But I couldn't sleep because long COVID sometimes messes with the way your body deals with sleep. So I can be so sleepy, I want to cry, but my body just won't go to sleep. And I've experimented with melatonin, and minimally effective at first, then nothing. Chamomile tea, which I love, especially chamomile with lavender, calms me, but it doesn't really do anything about sleep. And it's not that I'm laying awake with anxious thoughts. I'm pretty good now about just laying there and being, but I just don't sleep. So I woke up at 1:30 and I thought, okay, let's try this hydroxyzine. And I took it and laid back down. And at 2:30, when I was still feeling a little anxious and not sleeping, I got up and sat in the rocking chair next to my bed because I realized I felt so physically sluggish I didn't feel safe on the stairs. I have issues with proprioception, again, because of long COVID. So my balance is not good. So I wasn't going to do the stairs till I thought I could do them safely. So I sat in the chair till 3:30, still wide awake. Came downstairs and I was up till sometime after 5, went back to bed and woke up at 9 with a blinding headache and a massive drug hangover from it. And got up, did morning stuff with my wife, and went back to bed. And when I woke up a few hours later, the headache was gone and I felt pretty good. But not experimenting with that. And as I discuss it with the two of them, the psychiatrist and my primary care physician, we're going to need to be pretty certain about the efficacy of something and lack of unpleasant side effects before I try anything else. I'm sleeping okay for now, and my monthly therapist suggested that instead of asking, did I sleep well, ask myself, did I sleep enough for now? And virtually every day the answer is yes. When I wake up at 1 in the morning, when I wake up at 8 in the morning, when I wake up at 1 in the afternoon, did I sleep enough for now? And the answer is almost always yes. So, yeah, twice a day I take a big cup full of pills, but it keeps my blood pressure under control and so many other things stay in reasonably good shape. And I will just deal with my sleep as it is now. So medication, often good. I'm not against it. I like natural healing where it's possible. But some stuff, I think medication works better. So there you go. I love you, and I will see you next time.